Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Indian Cooler. Myself, Naman Srivastava, and I welcome you to my channel wherever you might be in the whole world. So today we are going to be discussing about the transfer rumors which has been linked to FC Barcelona. Yes, some finally good transfer rumors, and I tell you, these are pretty big transfer rumors which have been linked to us. So if we begin, the first transfer that has been linked to our club is in the form of none other than Joao Cancelo. Yes, the right back from Manchester City who was currently on loan to Bayern Munich, who had a mixed season so far, not averaging that bad, not averaging that good, but usually not living up to his standards of how well he has performed for Man City over the years. So now that Manchester City don't want him, Pep Guardiola has made his intentions very clear. He does not want to keep the right back at Manchester City, nor does Bayern Munich, who want to keep them at Bavaria. So now, where does Joao Cancelo goes? The answer to many who believe is FC Barcelona. Now, let me tell you currently that according to Fabrizio Romano, Joao Cancelo could sign for FC Barcelona, whether it's not still clear whether he would sign on a full deal or on a loan deal. Full deal meaning permanent basis, and loan deal meaning basically he could be on loan for a season and then he could be back to his parent club. So as of now, Joao Cancelo has been linked to us, but the issues are pretty relevant to everybody. Everybody knows FC Barcelona is not in a nice financial position as they used to be. The players who used to think that they would get registered easily are now facing problems with getting registered. With the current example being of one of FC Barcelona's wonderkids, Gavi, whose contract hasn't been registered, the updated one, so that his jersey number gets updated, which has been done at the moment, but it could go back if the court decides otherwise. So these are the situations that any player who wants to sign for FC Barcelona would face. So does Joao Cancelo. He also has these many doubts that would he get registered if he decides to sign for FC Barcelona, given the current situation. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on what does Joao Cancelo provides. Now, Joao Cancelo is an extremely versatile wing back who can easily play in the left back or in the right back. His preferred position, although, is right back. And if you see his performances for Manchester City, it has mostly come from the left back, wherein Manchester City haven't been able to find a permanent left back. He used to play in a left back and he has evolved. By God, he has provided some stellar performances for Manchester City. And this time, when Pep Guardiola decided that he didn't want him, he decided him to loan to none other than Bayern Munich. Although he defeated, although he got defeated in the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals by none other than his parent team, Manchester City, who eventually became European champions. Now, since FC Barcelona is looking for a right back at this particular position, they would want somebody of Joao Cancelo's caliber to be playing for them. He has great crossing technique, great shooting technique, has game awareness, everything that they want in a modern right back, and everything that Xavi Hernandez wants. The only question is whether a full-time deal or a loan deal. And if he stays, how exactly will Xavi plan to use him? That's upon him. But in my personal view, I would definitely love to have Joao Cancelo in my team since we need a right back, a good right back, which we have been lacking over the last 2, 3 years. We have not been playing with a proper right back. Even if we have been playing with, we have been playing with makeshift right backs, especially with Ronald Araujo. Although it has worked, but it has only worked in certain situations, especially in the El Clasico when Araujo has been there against Vinicius. Although it has only this season, it hasn't worked that well, but still it has worked pretty decently well enough. So this is the first transfer rumor that is in the form of Joao Cancelo. So now next we go back, or let's go ahead, as I should say, in the terms of transfer, is the name of Arda Güler. Now this name has been mentioned by Turkish media, Spanish media, and people all around the world. They have been fascinated by this new Turkish wonder kid. Now who is Arda Güler? Not many people knew about this, but this Turkish wonder kid has what it takes to succeed at the highest level. Many Turkish experts believe so. He currently plays for Fenerbahce, one of the biggest clubs in Turkey, and he has all this required skill set that every club would be looking in for him. So it makes perfect sense that every club is going after him. But FC Barcelona's efforts have been totally, let's say, been on the above. Like they have been going after him and they want him to be playing for them. Quite a bold move for an 18-year-old wonder kid, I must say. But if we have a look as to what he has produced in the Turkish league, he has been quite phenomenal. He's been just so brilliant. Although we have only watched comps of him, we haven't seen much matches because Turkish league is not that there. But by seeing his few glimpses, I definitely look at him as one of the big prospects. But in my opinion, I definitely feel we should not actually go for Arda Güler right now. I know many of you would definitely throw some dirt on me. My reason being the fact that we should actually focus on getting registered our deals for our youngsters, especially Gavi, whose deal is under threat from La Liga, because the updated deal would allow Gavi to wear the iconic number 6, which was worn by our none other than our manager Xavi Hernandez. And we should also look for the registration of other players who are coming to the club. One of them being Ilkay Gundogan. Although it is said to be resolved, but still it remains to be seen how would Ilkay Gundogan's registration issue be solved. So that was number 2. The number 3 one is quite an astonishing player again, whose name is mentioned. His name is Fabricio Diaz. Fabricio with a C. So now Fabricio Diaz has been a stalwart for Uruguay in their under-20 World Cup triumph. He was phenomenal. He has this ability of playing in box to box, somewhat like Ivan Rakitic, and has great shooting abilities. Again, almost like Ivan Rakitic, and he captained them to glory, as I mentioned in the under-20 World Cup. So now what's next? Well, it turns out that FC Barcelona's agents have been in contact with him for over more than 4 or 5 months, but there hasn't been any concrete deal reached yet. As the player is calm around, he still wants to decide whether he wants to go to FC Barcelona or whether he wants to go to the Premier League and experience some football and then maybe go for Spain. Is this what the player is thinking and his camp has been thinking? He's in no rush. He's just about to turn 20 this year. So there lies a lot of future ahead for him. So now with the transfer rumors that have been surrounding us, we would definitely see a few more in the upcoming days. And I guarantee you, since Matteo Alemani said that this is going to be a summer to remember, which was quoted by a movie star, he said this is going to be summer to remember, which basically means FC Barcelona going to go full out for all the positions they feel it's necessary to give Xavi Hernandez a competitive team, and so that Xavi Hernandez can plan his team and definitely look forward for the futures, because we've won La Liga, which was fantastic, but FC Barcelona is a club that demands more. And it's not just the manager, it's the fans who always want more. We are the club who has only won 2 trebles. We were the first club to win 2 trebles. We were the first club to win a sextuple. So definitely the fans want more. And after years of not so good, I would say, results in the Europe, fans definitely expect more from Xavi Hernandez, especially in Europe, given the fact that we haven't been able to qualify for group stages in the last 2 Champions League. Embarrassing for a club of a stature for FC Barcelona. So definitely, if these signings come true, especially if there's one signing that I would definitely like to come is Joao Cancelo. I say we would definitely go for somewhere around quarters or semis for the UEFA Champions League. Or if we end a season on a high, at least by winning a double, I would consider it to be tremendous success and would definitely establish the fact that we have progressed ahead, because FC Barcelona fans cannot just go happy with 1 or 2 trophies. They want definitely at least 2, 3 good concrete trophies. I would say a treble, but a treble is a far-fetched reality for us. So as of now, the ideal signing out of all the 3 for me would be Joao Cancelo. And on this note, I end this video. And for your views and for your any suggestions, please do mention in the comment box and let me know in this. So I sincerely thank you and good day. Thank you.